Okay, so I'm finally back, man. I got sick as fuck, man. Usually when I travel somewhere, I get sick like within a day or two of me arriving somewhere. But for this reason, I got lucky and I didn't get sick for about almost 30 days after I got here. But I got like like if you think my sinuses were bad, like in my older videos, like that shit was my sinuses were shot the fucking hell for the last few days. So there was no way I could have recorded a video. But anyway, so I'm back and I got a request to go over this video. Now, I haven't watched this video yet, so I'm watching it for the first time with you guys. And this is just like a quick side rant, man. It's like a big reason why I don't date a lot of black women. I don't date most. I won't date 999 out of 1,000 black women. Is like I said in other videos, man. Like they usually just have poor hygiene. Like the one time a month they dress up when they find it takes them 15 hours to get ready to be and then it's like once they finally get ready then they think they're these fucking goddesses and shit like that. Like their whole balance in the femininity market is just all confused. Like this is why I don't like I just don't date. And it's not just me. Like the world has this issue. Like around the world, like that black women have it the hardest in dating to find men because they cross like they're just too complicated and then they're too complicated and after that it's complication on top of not being feminine but then having that ambition drive as a man like they're just all confused, man. Anyway, I haven't watched this video, so we're gonna go ahead and go through this video. This time I'm gonna try to shut the fuck up unless they just trigger me like what's that bitch name, Adina Rivers. I get triggered and I gotta like go off. Anyway, let's go.
Welcome to the Diamond and Gotti Show. Yes, this is the same elephant from the last show because I just rolled right on into it. So once again, Gotti's not here. Fuck him.
Amen.
Oh,
thank God.
I love this thing so much. This chica, I love you. So this episode we'll be talking about a topic that's been going on today on another website. Fuck them too. But the question is, are men the prize?
I don't have a lot to say about this because I feel like men know that they're not the prize.
But
what they do is they'll manipulate women into thinking they're the prize. The only time a man is a prize, honestly, is if he's kind of like understanding and he has money, like he can be a provider.
Here's the thing.
And that's just an addition. That's not you being a prize. Because men with money, they're still going to cheat on you. Because broke men cheat. All men cheat, period.
Exactly.
Not all, but enough to say all.
99%.
Yep. Like when you get back.
Any man who would date these women will correction. Any man who's going to stoop down to this quality of woman's level, okay. See, you gotta. I've been triggered already. Okay, look. See, this is why women should never ever give advice to other women. This is a great fucking example right here why women should never give advice to other women. Okay, see, she cannot see that these women, this quality of woman, they cannot see that there is another quality. There is higher qualities of women out there. So like, and then also women can't see that there's lower quality women out there. Like for real, like they can like see it, but they don't really know. You see, so like. Coming from women like this, with this type of attitude and this type of physical quality in life, this type of relative femininity, which is not feminine at all. The only thing that's feminine is, they can dress up and kind of have the similarities as, as feminine woman, but there's no femininity there. Women who fall into these categories, yes, you will never be a man's number one choice. You have, like, these women have to just, but see, they don't know. Like they don't know. They know they don't want a man to cheat, but they don't know where they really fit in a date. Because, like, women don't know logic. Like, by the time they clicked off of here and just scrolled through Tinder, they had, 8 thirsty dudes match with them trying to fuck them. So, like, they don't really get where their place is in the dating market. Because this is the bad side about women dating. Like, they don't get it because they're so swarmed with attention. They don't, like, good attention is good attention and bad attention is good attention. They don't know where they really are. Yeah, see, a woman like this, they will never be a man's first choice, okay? Unless, okay, the only, especially in this position, the only men who they will be the first choice of will be all the men that they don't want. That's how it works.
Bacteria wash, and it says 99.9, that 0.1% that's the men who don't cheat.
Right. So good luck finding a man that doesn't cheat. Men aren't the prize. Men don't bring anything to you besides stability, which is a big thing, but it's not enough to say you're a prize.
Anything but stability. So what else is there in life to be a fucking batshit crazy old hag with that's just completely unstable and scared every day of her life for survival? You gotta love bitches' logic because they're dumb as fuck. Like they're just dumb. Like they don't know. They're just dumb. They don't bring anything but stability. Bitch, what else? Okay, So let's say you were supposed to go out and go buy a car, but the car was so unstable the thing couldn't even, like, a wheel might fall off at any time. That's pretty important. That's pretty important stability right there. You might want all four wheels to stay on while you drive down the road, you dumb bitch. Think about what the fuck you just said. If I'm sitting on this couch and this couch wasn't stable, well, it doesn't matter what the material the couch is made out of. It can be made out of Louis Vuitton, but if the shit's not fucking stable, the couch is fucking useless because it might fall down on my ass in the middle of a conversation. See, this is what I said. I'm already triggered. What, a minute 23 in? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? Almost lost it there. Bitches are dumb.
And I said this in a conversation. Men are only known as the prize as breadwinners.
Right.
When it comes to non-material things that weren't made by man, which is your soul and your purity and your personality, they suck.
Men are not good creatures.
They're horrible people. And that 1% of men that I said that are good people, they're broke. So the odds of you getting a man that has money and is
that's not real.
That's not real.
This is coming from a woman who's pretty much explaining that shit. This is coming from women who are directly admitting that they're gold digging prostitutes. A man's not worth anything until he provides for you money. And I mean, she's not saying anything about, okay, does the man will the man come and bring her medicine when she's sick? Will the man carry her up the stairs if she broke her leg? She didn't say anything about that. These are gold digging prostitutes at the finest. And the funny part is, see this quality of woman, the Tommy Lorenz, like bitches who just ain't quite there at the top yet. They all fall into this category, especially these women. Like they are like these women are hooker prostitutes, and they don't even see it. They can't even see it. This is what they are. You see, now there are some women who are not generally are not genuinely complete prostitutes. Like, they do not want you to pay for everything, and they still want to suck the fuck out of your dick. These women, and they're not bad looking, and they don't suffer self-esteem. These women do exist, but these women are junk. See, the reason why they are so mad, see, this is why I try to tell other guys, don't get mad at women, learn to understand them. See, the reason why these women are so mad, this quality of woman and the Tommy Lorenz, like, for whatever reason, like the Tommy Lorenz and these bitches, for whatever reason, they are not fully succeeding as women. Like, either they've gotten too old, or they're just fat like these, or they're like mentally masculine or something like that, and they grow to hate men. It's because they're not winning as women. You see, once they stop winning as women, that's when all the feminism, anger, vengeance, revenge, envy, that's when all that starts. I'm telling you. If you don't learn anything else from me, pay attention to that. Watch when a woman is not winning as woman. She's not pretty. She's not pretty as the women around her. She's not getting a man with money to stay around. You see, because as woman, she is now failing as woman. That's how they turned into this. I bet Tommy Loren will be friends with these girls now. I bet you she'd be friends. But when Tommy Loren was 21 and in her prime, she wouldn't go 10 miles near these thoughts. How much you want to bet? Tommy Loren, I bet Tommy Loren probably watched this video. They just probably watched the Tommy Loren's video. Because see, they're coming together. See, the color and shit, that shit don't matter. It really don't matter in a lot of things, in many little spots. But see, when woman starts to lose as woman, that's when they collect. And so, yeah.
A rich, faithful man is not.
Men get money for options. Men don't get money to provide. Men get money so they can.
Sorry, I'm a laundry.
Oh, I thought that was the doorbell.
Girl.
During the quarantine. Men with money have money for options. The money is not to provide for the people who lay next to them at night and love them. They are.
Okay, correction. Men don't love. Okay, what she's really saying is this: the men that she loves don't love her. Okay, because when a man loves his woman, he gonna lay in the bed next to her. A man is going to want to provide for his woman. Okay, see, this is why I say women should never give other women advice. It should be a 5-year prison sentence right off the bat. It really should. You see, what she just explained, what she literally just explained was this: all the men that I love don't love me, which is translation for I'm failing as a woman, so now I'm mad and angry. That's what it is. You see, because these girls. Notice how they don't even acknowledge men who don't have money. Like these men don't exist. But these women are such great creatures. You see, they're worth so much more and all. But see, notice how they treat people who are. See, and the thing with these dumb bitches like this. See, the other thing is, this is why I try to tell men, like, because men ask me, how do I tell if a woman is a decent woman, if she's a good woman, blah, 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 blah. Okay, one good way how you could tell if a woman is a decent woman is watch how she treats people who general woman deems as lesser than her. Like the waiter and waitresses at restaurants, fucking Uber drivers, people who work at McDonald's, shit like watch, because a good friend of mine, he lives in Czech Republic, but he knows I don't like his girlfriend. I told her to her face when I first met her, I didn't like her because she's a gold digging tramp, and she knows it's no secret. Right, because I told we sit down and drink and when I was in Czech, but we sit down and drink together and and hang out and we sit at the table together and just hang out. And she knows exactly what I think about her. It's no secret, trust me. So I remember one time because I told him like I don't like her, right? He goes, yeah, I know, she knows too. I said, hey, let me ask you this, man. Tell me how she treats waiters and waitresses. And he goes, oh, she treats them like shit. Like, I know, because she's a piece of shit. And I bet you these women, dumb thoughts like these are the types of women, when they get an extra $20 in their pocket, they think they're Whitney Houston in her prime. These women are trash. Okay, so if any woman is watching my video, listen to these women and practice the exact opposite in life. Okay, and you'll be fine as a woman. Practice on focusing on loving, caring. Are people treating you well? Not how much can you get out of a man because he has money, but no, on the character of the man. Because see, you'll never be able to tell somebody how many dollars might spend on you, right? But you'll always be able to tell somebody who was there for you when you needed them. You see, that's a big that shit. What I just said right there, that is character. You see, that's what these bitches lack. And bitches like this, Tommy Lorenz and all these used up, fucked up thoughts. See, they lack actual, genuine character. And I guarantee you, any man who fucked these bitches and kicked them out the next morning, if any of you watch this video, you know exactly what I'm saying is true. That's why these bitches can't keep a man.
But not only for options, I think, they do it for themselves. They don't do it because they're like, oh, I want a better life for my wife and my kid, they're doing it for themselves, and they know the lifestyle that they want to live. They're thinking about themselves, which is okay.
No, sweetheart. Men do want a better life for a woman who's worthy and his children. But see, the part that you missing, the world don't revolve around you. You see, you're not worth that. That's the part you're missing. Like you as an individual human with moods and characters and emotions, you are not worth that. That's why you're not getting it.
Hey, which is okay, but I don't know. I've met good people that are men, but in general, are men good people? No, because they're cheaters.
Okay, men are not good people to you. Women, if you're watching this, pay attention again. Never take advice from other women. Don't do it. Just never take advice from another woman. You see, what she's leaving out is these men are not doing this for her because she is not worth it. Because her attitude is fucked up.
And it doesn't matter how good of a person you are. I know some great women out there. great women that have been cheated on. I mean, I ain't cheating.
A self-proclaimed great woman. Let's define that. A self-proclaimed great woman. And let's be clear. If she knows them, then it's a good chance that they're not great women. Okay, let's just be right clear. Birds of a feather flock together. Women again, women. If you're watching this, do not take advice from other women. That's how you end up okay. They're in a beautiful house. Well, I don't even, who knows, this may not even be their house or apartment, whatever the fuck it is. You know, they got all the stereotypical designer clothes and shoes and all this, and they're fucking miserable as women. Do not listen to other women for advice.
I'm a great woman.
I ain't cheating.
I'm a great woman.
Of course,
I had a lot of money at one point.
Yeah, because money makes you great as a woman, idiot.
I had so much money I didn't know what to do with it.
Great.
What did I do? I rehabilitated a man that didn't deserve it.
Yeah, because you're not valued for money. Money, no decent man with shit going on in his life, or as far as money or personality, men do not care how much money women have. See, you're infused with this feminism bullshit that, oh, well, I'm equal as a man, so they should see me as equal and then they'll love me. No, it don't work like that. Men do not give a fuck about money you got, how much money you got. As long as you ain't just, as long as you ain't like severely poor or something like that, men don't care. And even sometimes, even if you are severely poor, men don't care. A man just wants a woman to come home to and feel comforted with, and you don't got to compete with. And see, these bitches, they done. They're done. They're done.
I put him on my phone line. I started him 2 businesses. They're not legal, but it doesn't matter. They're still businesses. You know what this man did?
Some woman shit.
Exactly. That's what you deserve.
And guess what I did?
Shit. I'm dead.
I'm not going to say it because I can still get it. He was in the ER bleeding out. Because I don't play like that.
But you know what?
Because guess what? You became the man. So now you got to do the beating up and all that shit, man. Man. You know what, man? That's what happens when you become a man. They can't see it. This is what feminism does. This is exactly what feminism does. They have all the masculinity of men, but then they want all the feminine benefits of the world, and they can't get both of them.
I used to be that girl. I used to be that loyal, ride or die, hold him down type of bitch. But once I started dating for myself and making sure I got everything what I wanted out of the situation.
Did you get that? I had to talk to you.
Huh?
Did you get that?
No, I got that from Killa and Drea. They was like, bitch, you not getting nothing out of these situations but a broken heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I was literally leaving every situation with these men with nothing but a broken fucking heart.
Yeah.
So now...
Right.
When I date, not only am I getting fulfilled mentally and spiritually, but also financially. Like, if I'm gonna deal with a fuck nigga, at least I can get the things that make sure that I'm straight.
Would you rather cry in a Corolla or a Wraith?
Period. I mean, that shit is real though, and that's why we're kind of getting on another topic, but I feel like women bring so much to the table. We create life. Mm-hmm. We make sure your homes are running. We're like your personal secretary. If you have a good woman, you have a personal everything. Mm-hmm. And not only that, women like us, we have shit going on. Like, we're not just women that are waiting for a man to take care of us. Like, we work.
Yeah. We have bad business side.
Yeah, like
everything you think about business side is to bring in money. Yeah, we don't just wait and be like this. I'll be like this and I have ideas.
Right, and we have shit going on. Like, I'm not, if you know me in real life, you know the shit that I have going on. So it's not like I'm just waiting here for a man to take care of me. No, I have all this that I'm bringing to the table, and I'm funny, and I'm fine. I invest in the way I look.
You funny,
so if you
but
think
not
you
for the
just
right
don't
reason.
have me looking like this, and you can just take me to fucking Chili's
for free,
it's not gonna happen.
Listen, what Batman said, even
bitches can't keep a man, but it's not them. The problem's not them. Can't keep a man. The problem's not them. It's all the men. That's who the problem. See, where all the good men go? What did somebody say? I forget who said that. Once women have to start saying, where are all the good men? All men are evil. Where are all the good men? That's when you know they have successfully failed as women.
Live long enough to see yourself turn to villain. I done been the good girl long enough to see myself turn to villain. Mm-hmm. Since I was 15 years old.
Yeah. I know.
I enabled my men and took care of them and babied them and gave them business ideas and fronted business money. And what did that do? Nothing.
Uh-huh.
I lost $30,000 in 1 year helping a man that I wish wasn't even alive anymore.
Uh-huh.
So when you had lived long enough to see yourself turn
I'm
a
trying to really understand what makes men think they're the prize. When all they do is have side babies and cheat and be in other girls' DMs, like,
They think because
that's crazy to me.
Because the way society sets them up that in any field they're making more money than us, that they're the prize.
No.
But they're making more money and they're splitting it with their side bitches, their side kids, the child support. The disloyalty doesn't even equal money. The embarrassment doesn't even pay out that money. I wish I was a lesbian. To be loved by a woman must be the purest love of all time.
And not only
Even they are headed on their one great road to feminism. This is when they start talking about how you just start fucking other women. Yeah, you gotta love it. That they have translation. They have successfully failed as women.
that, I just feel like, man,
Good job.
you can make a lot of money, but you're still not a prize. Because honestly, yes, I like men that are financially stable. But you know how many niggas I curve that have a lot of money? Because you're not worth my time.
Good job.
You're not worth nothing to me.
Yeah, and you're making all the proper decisions, sweetheart. That's why you're still alone. And you're getting pumped and dumped by Chad, Tyrone, Enrique, and Sanchez. Yeah, because you make all the right decisions. You're doing all the right things. And you curve, oh yeah, good job. You curve men with money because you're so fucking smart. You can't keep a man. And you're getting fatter and older every second. Good job. You're doing a great job. Great. That is a high level of intelligence right there. High level intelligence. You need to just win a Nobel, a fucking, what's this shit? Not the Nobel Peace Prize. I can't think of it right now. You need to win a legit fucking gold and platinum medal. Whatever the fuck. You need to, because you are just on top of it, girlfriend. You are doing all the right moves because you can't keep a man still. You are just the best at picking men. Great the two of you are just doing great jobs at picking men. So you should give other women advice on how to pick men because we've seen your success rate.
Like, it's just crazy because it's rare that I meet a man that I'm like, you know what, I need this man in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times men come across a woman and they be like, damn, the one that got away?
Mm-hmm. I'm the one that got away for about 12 niggas.
I'm telling you.
Because I'm going to get away every time.
Men always have the one that got
away. Yeah, you two got away. And y'all far away. Yeah, you are the one. Yeah, you got away. And you can't never go back. Unless you open a fucking hole. Y'all got away. See, remember that video? Oh, no, it's on my Patreon. I made it about Anna Akana. How, she made a whole, see, Anna Akana made an entire video where she learned all this self-help shit and how to, treat herself and understand the world. And then, but at the end of the video, her entire goal for doing all this was to live in this imaginary world where she imagined Chad and Tyrone coming back, and she stands over there with other women and laugh at him and tell him no. Women live in this fantasy world. See, they think they're the ones that got away. Bitch, no, you are not the one who got away. Right? You were the one who was discarded and hoped you can come back, but you were never the one who got away.
Got away. Ask how many women do they have a nigga that got away.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Never that. It's always men saying it's the woman that got away.
Yeah. Oh, let's rewind that real quick. This is hilarious. This is great.
Men always have the one that got away. Ask how many women do they have a nigga that got away.
Yeah, both of you have a long list of them. That's why you're alone on YouTube complaining about men. Both of you have a lot of guys who got away. All right? That's because if you didn't, you'd be sitting with a man instead of being on YouTube complaining about it. Yeah, and men do have the one who got away. And you know what? You two were never the one who got away from men. All right? Let's be clear about that. Let's just make that clear right now. You two were never the ones who got away. Because if you were, you would have been sitting up with a man right now. Point blank. Or you wouldn't be on YouTube complaining about men.
It's never that. It's always men saying it's the woman that got away. Why? Because we're the prize.
So why would anyone...
Okay, see, yeah, and let's further define this. Why are men always saying there's a woman who got away? Yeah, there are guys, guys will fuck up from time to time. But then she goes on and says, why? Because we're the prize. See, this is where you have to break down the definition of we, okay? We as in these two are not the prize, but we as in she has the same genitalia as a mentally healthy woman, that's the definition of we. People who have the same genitalia and the same gender. That's who she means by we. Not we as in like these two thoughts, because these two thoughts were not the ones who are not worth anything. Because if they were, they'd be with a man right now, and they wouldn't have to go out and keep, losing $30,000 on a man. They would have had a man lose $30,000 on them. Let's be clear about it. But they didn't. Why? Because they're not valuable to men who are valuable. Point blank.
I never say that men are a prize because they make. I think the only way someone would say that is if they make more money. Because even the way they
it's still about money.
Loyalty.
It's still about money. See, they gold digging thoughts, man. That's why they sitting up alone right now. They keep bringing up. They're not bringing up actual interpersonal, interpersonal thoughts and reasonings and characteristics and emotions. They're not bringing up anything like that. It's still about money with these thoughts. That's why they're still sitting up alone.
You will meet a man that has loyalty tatted across his chest. You know the hood niggas love that.
I'm dead. Only God can judge me underneath it.
With the clouds.
Girl.
With the bad penmanship.
Mm-mm.
When men think about loyalty, they only think about loyalty towards their friends.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about loyalty as a woman, you think about the person that you lay next to every night, that you confide in, and the person that you look in their face. Men don't have that depth and loyalty and men.
See, men don't have that depth and loyalty. What these level of women are saying is men don't have this loyalty for us. They have it for somebody else out there, but it's not for us. Because men can look at these girls and within 5 seconds know, okay, yeah, these are just jump offs, whatever the fuck. Like these are not women you really sit down with and you have a legitimate, comfortable environment with. You don't stay comfortable. You don't sit down and men do. You look at these women. There is nothing about these women that says comfort. All right, period.
Men don't even have the selflessness to even hold life. Do you think a man could not drink liquor and only have sex with one person for 9 months for the health of a child that they haven't met yet?
Girl, please.
Do you think men are capable of that? That's why we were given the duty of birth. We can just stop everything and love a person. Love a person we never even met yet, more than ourselves. And so, you know how hard it is to stop drinking?
Right.
You know how hard it is not to fuck? But for a person we never met yet, that we have the responsibility of guiding and growing with.
And I think it's also because these women, when you say a man is a prize, that's because you never dated a man that lets you know your value. I date some good men, or I've dated good men.
Translation, you never broke down and dated a beta dude who would just give you everything you wanted. That's the translation.
Men, and they make a lot of money, and they're good people, but they always let me know, man, how amazing I am. Like, so I know that I'm the prize. Like, I know that they feel grateful to be, like, in my presence. And I know that sounds bad.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, and that's why they're not in your presence anymore.
I concede it, but it's the truth.
It's not.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's the type of man you need to bring. If you bring something to the table as a woman, and you know who you are as a woman, you will understand that men just aren't the prize.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know how good it is to come across a good woman.
Yeah.
So when they come across...
Yeah, and you're such a good woman, no man wants to be around you. Yeah. This is fucking just blowing, your math is blowing my mind. Like, was it what Iron Man said in Avengers? Like, your math is blowing my mind right now. Like, you're such a great, they're just such great fucking catches. They are just great, excellent catches. They know everything. It's not their fault. They didn't do anything wrong, and no man wants to be around them. They just, wow. They should just open up their own school for just dating advice, because this is what the typical woman does. They should, no, you know what? These are dating experts. These should be, I bet they're dating experts.
I'll shoot, I'd be like, you know what?
Men are too weak to be the prize because men don't rebound from hurt enough to be vulnerable to love again. A man can get hurt in kindergarten and meet you at 30.
And still be talking about that shit from kindergarten.
Not open himself up because Carol broke his crayon in '89. And he loved her so much. I can get my heart broken in March and love you in April. Because March is March and April is April, and I'm here to love again.
Mm-hmm.
And again, because I have enough sense to know that every love is different, every person is different.
Right.
And that hurt was for the moment. And y'all are so weak
Yeah.
and sick.
They're very weak.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
The flesh makes them
Oh, let's look at those. I don't see a wedding ring.
so
What's that left hand on the one on the right? No wedding ring. I wonder why. I wonder why. Do the math. DUDAMAF. Do the math. I wonder why there's no wedding ring on her finger. Look at it. That ring finger sure does look bare over there. From a bitch who knows everything. You look bare over there. I would make that name of this video, but it's like, what, 30 minutes into it. A lot of motherfuckers may not make it this far. But that ring finger sure is looking bare over there for a bitch who knows everything about men. It sure is looking. If you know everything, where your man at, bitch?
weak. Like
they're weak to desire. They're weak to past hurt. They're weak to everything. The only thing they can do is open a part.
I'm trying to find where we at. We at 9:39. Let's see if she has a wedding ring. I'm trying to find.
So good luck finding a man that doesn't cheat. Men aren't the prize. Men don't bring. They don't bring anything.
I just went back because I'm
besides
trying to find the wedding ring. I'm trying to find if she has a fucking ring on her finger.
stability, which
The
is
other
a
one.
big thing, but it's not enough to
she
say
don't.
you're a prize.
Look, that ring finger sure does look bare over there for a girl who knows everything about men, doesn't it? There is no ring on that finger. But you know everything about men.
Here's the thing, and I said this in a conversation. Men are only known as the prize as breadwinners.
Right.
When it comes to...
Anyway, let's continue. Back to where we left off.
How good it is to come across a good woman. So when they come across you, they be like, you know what?
Men are too weak to be the prize because men don't rebound from hurt enough to meet you at 30.
Oh, wait. I gotta skip forward.
Open a part, what you call it? A jar of pickles? And I don't eat pickles.
I do. I don't even care about them pickles. The only thing they can do is open their wallet.
Can I pet that doll?
Can I pet that doll?
I ain't gonna sit down and pet that doll.
So, that's just how we feel.
Men are not the prize.
We are the prize women.
Give me your money, and I will love you until you can't be loved anymore. Because I done loved broke men before. So imagine a man that they got money.
See, it's still about money. It's still about money. She ain't talking about somebody who's gonna bring her soup when she's got a cold. She ain't talking about. It's still about money. That's why they sitting up alone. These women, okay. If black people, you already gonna know what I'm gonna say. But if you're not black, like this is what happens. These two black girls, they gonna be when they get older, they gonna be living in some little apartment. The whole apartment's gonna smell like their body odor, and they still gonna be up complaining about men. Watch, I bet you. Because y'all know some women like this. You walk, if for some reason you got to walk in their apartment, their whole apartment smells like their body odor because they have poor hygiene. Like this is a strong thing, especially in black communities. When they get older, the whole apartment is gonna be full of old fucked up furniture and the whole place is gonna smell like her body odor. And they still be complaining about men because they know everything.
Like this, ladies, focus on yourself. Focus on being a better woman, a better person for you.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, you're going to attract everything that you want in life, so you're not going to be on the internet looking.
Be a better woman for you. Yeah. See, now. A man becomes a better man for himself. A woman follows a man. See, that's where they keep getting the order wrong. Right there. They can't get it right. They can't get right. Was it life? Can't get right. That's how I name this shit. Can't get right.
Looking like a pygmy and talking about men are the prize and looking thirsty. Because y'all look and sound crazy.
Men are a curse that you got to make the best out of.
And when you have a good man, like I feel like I have a good man right now. He is a prize of my life. I'm not gonna lie. But are men generally the prize? No.
But she's not married. So this whole video goes from men are not the prize to I have a man in my life and he is a prize. I'm still not married, but we still complain about, like, what the fuck are they talking? Like, they ain't teaching bitches nothing. They ain't saying, they just complaining. Like, look, again, for the third, fourth time, women, never take advice from women. Just don't do it. Your life will be much better off if you just live and just shut yourself off from all women and just hang out alone and talk to guys and ask their genuine opinion about something. You'd be much better off instead of just really talking to any woman.
But I'm also a prize for him. Like he feels like he hit the jackpot. Like we're each other's prize.
Really?
We're each other's prize.
The ideal relationship is each other is the prize, but the woman's always going to be more because women are loyal. They love, they clean their whole life. They keep your legacy going. You can't do a legacy without a woman. I hold the life. You get the last name. You put the businesses in the baby name. I bring the portal of your legacy.
Period.
Choose wisely. Y'all are not the prize. Y'all funny looking. Y'all all ugly.
Y'all are all fucking ugly.
Ooh, y'all ugly. I'm ugly too, but I can put on a wig and makeup and you won't know. Y'all are born ugly. Y'all
ugly as shit.
You're ugly inside and out.
See, okay, real quick. See, this is also when you know a woman has clearly lost. Now, remember this shit, because this goes in any country, in any language. This is when you know a woman is fully aware that she has lost. Is once she starts commenting on your big nose or you're ugly or you picked your nose or something. Once they start to go on about shit like that, that is officially when you know they have failed. In the context of what they're talking about, that is officially, it doesn't matter what country you're in or anything. Once they start to make negative comments about like, oh, you got a big nose or big ears or your hair look dusty or some shit like that, or you know what I'm saying, you ugly, whatever. Once women, this is like universal woman code. For once they start doing this shit, that is a clear sign that she has been defeated. All right, and not only that. She has been defeated with no clear way out of it. That is universal. Uni-fucking-versal, man. Once they start doing that, it's like their brain has to do it. It doesn't matter what country you're in, what language. My ex-wife would do that shit. Like, what we get into a confrontation, and then it'd be clear I won. Then she goes, oh, well, you picked your nose earlier this morning. Like, what, hey, bitch, what the fuck? Like, because they know they lost once they start doing it. And then not only that they know they lost, okay, it's like, yeah, they know they lost and they don't have any kind of a way out other than hoping you just break down and go, okay, well, you could be right. And once they see that, once it gets to that point, then it's about, they'll flip it on to something else that, you know, because this whole 10-minute rant that they didn't teach women a damn thing, other than how to just complain about how these thoughts have been ran through, they've been pumped and dumped, you know, their whole lives. It is fucking useless.
You cheat, you lie, you steal, you make me cry, wipe my eyes, I love y'all again, you make me cry again. So fuck you. But we have both agreed that men are not the prize. So if you have a little bit of money, hit me in my inbox. And
still with the money, you fucking gold digging tramp. It's still look. This is pathetic.
Agreed that men are not the prize. So if you have a little bit of money, hit me in my inbox and let me know if you want to spend it on me and Lex, and we'll decide if we want to know you or not.
So you're okay. So prostitution advertisement. Thank you very much. Definitely not gonna. Y'all been riding. Oh, let's go through the comment section. This is funny. Y'all be ride or dies for Pookie and Ray Ray. So man, yeah. Here goes somebody else. So because all they keep talking about money. So a man is only a prize if they got money. Remember this. We marry who we want. Y'all marry who y'all can. That's real shit. Who hurt you? Ratchets can't discuss. Good men with money. We're not an option on your menu. Yeah. So I'm gonna put. Wow, I want to put a link because, like I say, any attention is good attention. So I will put the link in it. So if y'all want to see it, you can just type it in. But anyway, man. So let's just do a recap. Let's do a quick recap. The overall synopsis: 2 ratchet, used up thoughts complaining about being used by men for the last maybe 15 to 20 years, complain for 10 minutes. That's the theory of the video. I mean, that's the synopsis. But anyway, man, but yeah, thank you for everybody who's still with me, because like I said, I was sick. I apologize for being gone, man, but I was just fucked up. And I gotta start posting more on Patreon too, because I haven't posted anything on there in a while too. So yeah, thanks for everybody who watches my shit, knows, you know, the first letter of my first name. I'm thankful for all that shit, man. And I hope this was informative, and I definitely hope to, you know, bring more. I guess people say I'm funny, so I guess more comedy and logic too. I don't think I'm funny. That's the thing about it. Like, I really don't think I'm funny at all. But hey, if it's there, it's an added benefit, I guess. But yeah, you guys have a good day. I'm out.